Creators1 Business News, formerly Meta News. I would like to thank our guests for being here tonight in the audience, and this will be our first segment for the year of 2024. And a little bit about Meta News. As you can see, Miss Rocks, she's standing there. She's the, she's the founder. She's the catalyst. She's probably every little thing you can think of, recording and everything from doing the videos and so forth. And all our platforms are created by Miss Rocks and and a great team, her and Dragon. They've compiled a group of people, and they included me at one particular time and allowed me to bring my business acumen to the platform. And ever since I've been here, I've been watching this team, and it's a nice team. This team has been expanding. Our show's been recognized by a lot of people. A lot of people come in. They even come in from the outside and come in, and I meet people that's part of the government and other things. And we get a lot of good input. We have a lot of good responses to the different segments that we have, and we hope to be, one of the premier teams in Horizon World as Horizon World gets closer to having a real economy, and there's real corporations coming in that would like to be a part or support or sponsor or even network with us or through us. So everything that we're doing, we try to maintain a professional look, and we do. You come to our studios, they look like real studios. If you ever go to a studio, our studios look like real studios. Of course, quality bills. And of course, when you see our other teams, you see we have that quality talent. Um, and we recently, I recently looked at one of the. We have a new website, and that's creators1news.com, right? .com. Creators1news.com. So right now you're in the business, you're in the business studios, and I'm the anchor for the business, and she made all this just for little old me. And but we do have meeting rooms that you could use. We have rooms where people can meet, like conference rooms in here. We do have the children come in here. We had a little segment where the kids come and practice. They're interested in doing the news, and thank goodness a lot of those tri-mesh worlds came out because they were coming in here taking over. They was loving this. They would sit in here, but they were loving it, and they were very active. Um, Another thing about me, I'm El Blanco. El Blanco brands. That's what you see when you see that. You see that logo there? That's one of my logos. We have a flat one that you saw downstairs. I actually teamed up with Isha Too Shy for all of for those who may not know who Isha Too Shy is. She's with the Pure brand. She's in the corner over there. She's with the Pure brands. So she is a very creative talent because she builds from her ideas in her head. A lot of people, they go get ideas, or they may, get foundational information or things like that. She just goes from her head. And so therefore she's very successful in that. Her stuff stands out. And so it was very beneficial for me to team up with Isha as I continue working also with my brand as well. So my brand is tied to Creators One News now. I keep I keep saying Meta News, but I don't want to keep saying Meta News. I got to get that out of my mouth. But so I've had very good success in Horizon Worlds, because I've teamed up with quality people doing quality projects, and then once again, other quality teams and other quality people are coming in here bringing that in real life projects, or their passions, and they're bringing it in here. And in the near future, we'll be repositioning ourselves. All of us will be repositioning ourselves to be in a digital platform where we have a reach at millions of people, as opposed to what's in our immediate local areas when we're talking about doing business, or providing services, or being able to provide products. So in the future, look for digital products, because we will be having digital products as well. I've seen some of the things that's been developed for Creators One Business, and I would suggest that everyone here that has, if you have anything, continue to create and create all the type of assets you possibly can, because assets will have value as we move towards, blockchains and things that way. Things as such, because when things hit a blockchain, you be able to NFT your digital creations. So tonight, we're not going to talk too long. Tonight, I'm going to speak on just a few things, not one thing in general, because there's been a lot of little conversations I've been involved in, and sitting in different meetings and discussions, and we've been talking about business from the standpoint of people's perspectives, as opposed to people speaking from it from a business background. So I hear a lot of people speaking about business just from their perspective, or what they think it is, what they think it's not, um, even to the point to where they don't see how it relates to a digital platform. But everything we do, even in this platform, is business. Even when you sign up, you're dealing with a contract. You're dealing with some type of agreement. You know, and so because of that, one of my goals was to make sure that people start understanding business for what it really is, and understanding the first thing about business, you need to know how to contract, because understanding contracts, you understand how to do business properly. You know how to position yourself. You know how to protect yourself. You protect everything, instead of doing business, not knowing how to do business, and then run into issues and disappointments, thinking that people are doing you wrong, or people not moving professionally. Um, but if you know how to contract, and I covered a lot of that, contracting. I've covered a lot of things, from contracting to private, private law, private contracting, private business, international business. And so we've done a lot, and you can see some of those things when you go to the YouTube channel. And that's we got to change that name too, don't we? But yeah, so when all that changes, we'll get all that information out. But we have a lot of content, and we continue to build content. And as we get our content together, um it'll all come together for everyone that's been actually stopping by, because a lot of people stop by, they don't know the nature of what I be speaking on sometimes, because I go beyond what the average person knows or is learning about business. So when the average person, or they talk about business in general, they're talking about public general information. And sometimes I will introduce to you specific, specialized, sometimes they call private information, stuff that's private or specialized, and it's information sometimes that you would need, but you wouldn't get it, because the people who are licensed or have official positions are not authorized to speak outside of their licensed capacity, right? So I've been in a lot of like I said, a lot of shows and meetings and things, and ended up actually realizing that it's a lot of things that we don't know. So first and foremost, tonight I'm going to talk about um a conversation that was had last night. We had some different opinions about different platforms, and how you can determine if a platform will be successful or not. And that platform we were talking about last night was multiverse. And inside the multiverse, there's a part called Infiniverse. And Infiniverse deals with real estate. It's all about digital real estate. So there were some opinions talking about it's not going to succeed based on it's nothing happening, it's nothing really going on over there. But that was coming from a perspective from a person who's here, where this place is more social, and that's why you have games and clubs and events and beautiful sleep rooms and meditation worlds and things like that, right? But that particular world, in its own right, deals strictly with properties, tons and tons and tons of property. It's designed just like a real world, where you have business districts, where you have multi zone entities and things as such. So I've been there. Matter of fact, I was there before I came here, and I can see the value in that world, regardless if it's social like this or not, because over there, whoever that team is, they're they're shooting for getting on the blockchain very soon, and everything over there can be NFT immediately, and they have a good chance over there. I should have a good chance over there in being able to turn those digital assets into real money, using the real blockchain, and using open seas and Raribles and all those major platforms, just off the content that I purchased over there. And over there, I have 71 properties, and we have people who have 2,000, 4,000 properties over there already, and it's still growing. But that's the value over there. So then I try to talk to people about the value over here. So the value here I try to get people to like pay attention to and be aware of is we are like human resources to each other, because once we become familiar with each other, once we become friends and we know what each other's capacities are and our skill sets are, we can validate and verify so that we're here and building. So when the crowd comes behind us, when there's 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, when that time comes, it's a simple equation. It's like, can you sell one um um product that you made for $1 to at least 1 million people? See, that's $1 million. It's a simple equation when the numbers are here. Being here, we can create everything. Out there in the real world, you want to create something, you got to have a manufacturing plant, or you got to have some skill sets, you got to have tools, you got to have raw materials, you got to have a whole lot of things. In here, you need your creative spirit, and you just need to just learn how to operate the tools. We got different tools here than VRChat, than Spatial, but they all pretty much the same in a sense, but just different applications like Blender, Unity, other programs that they're implementing. But over here, they're just dealing with primitive shapes. And this is what we're doing with primitive shapes. And now this will have a value one day. And I guarantee you, this right here could possibly end up being like this build, just this build alone could probably end up being about $200,000 in the future, but not a long future from now, but a future from now, once the digital assets everything takes hold in the digital divide, when the blockchain and all the other things, all the other things come into play when it comes to digital platforms. So we know that, Horizon Worlds and Meta, they have techniques for motivating people to do the things that they need them to do by offering them monetization and things like that. But that's part of how they are using us all as testers and using us as engineers and things like that to forward the beta stages to get Horizon World and other worlds of Meta where they need it. So we are each other's human resources. We are we are our validators, we are our partners, we are our associates, we are our affiliates, we are all these things. And as we continue to move forward, make sure you look at all the different platforms.
Yes.
You have we can hear you. Okay. And make sure to look at the other platforms like Immersed. I just got an account with Immersed. It's a very good platform. Other people have been using Workroom. Other people have been using Spatial, but it's all type of tools that you can find within all these different applications and apps that are within Meta, that it's gonna go towards helping you be very successful in here. Just no different than way Google Suite came up with all those different tools. Like Google got everything, different tools. So we'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight, because this is our first filming. Next week I'll be more back, concentrated on a particular topic. But it's just been a lot of different topics and a lot of different opinions and a lot of different expressions. And I just want to make sure that the main expression should be that we should all be looking forward to creating something, and not just something. Create with as much as you can. Those will be your assets. It will have value soon. Create, and continue to network and be positive. So once again, this has been another production by Miss Rocks, formerly the Meta News. Now we are known as Creators1 News. I'm sorry, Creators1, and this is the Creators1 business segment. And I am El Blanco, and thank you.